If you don't recognize this face, that's okay, because Al Golden is leaving you now and for forever.
But dry those eyes and give me your tears. Basketball's on a roll, and a top 10 team caught the brunt of it. Owlsports starts now. What a week it was. With Eric Pellini, I'm Tom Monfiletto. Al Golden takes his tutelage to South Beach. Basketball gets a huge win, and we'll unveil the results of the Temple Update Owlsports Basketball Showdown. I don't want to give it away, but it's under protest.
And at a higher level, Fran Dunphy picked up a milestone in revenge against Big East power Georgetown. But first, the Golden Age has passed us by. There was the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, and then the Golden Age. What's next? Maybe the Platinum Age. After 5 seasons at the helm for the Owls football team, Al Golden has flown south for more than just the winner. He is now the new head coach of 5-time national champions, the U, a.k.a. the Miami Hurricanes. Golden Temple program, most recognized as the worst in Division I football in '06, the Owls had no conference to call home after leaving the Big East. In '04, Golden quickly changed things around, winning 17 games in his final 2 seasons. But Miami came a-calling, and now Golden is in South Beach, where the temps and the pressure to win are always high.
It's a tremendous opportunity for my family and I to build championships here, to continue the recent success in the classroom, and to give back to the community and be stewards in the community.
The expectations at Miami will no doubt be higher, but just take a look at what Golden was able to accomplish in just 5 years at Temple. Back-to-back bowl-eligible seasons for the first time since '78 and '79, and the Owls also played in their first bowl since the Garden State Bowl in '79. Also led the Owls to 10 consecutive home wins and garnered a 2009 MAC Coach of the Year award. Temple Athletic Director Bill Bradshaw had this to say: Al Golden did not just win games at Temple University, but he built a football program, and he did it in the right way. He would go on to say, he engineered one of the most remarkable turnarounds in Division I history, and not only did he turn around the Temple football program, he did it in such a way that it will last long after his departure. You got a feel for Bradshaw. He's now got 3 head coach openings to fill: football, women's soccer, and volleyball.
Well, before being dealt a helmet-to-helmet by their head coach, the Temple football squad celebrated its 8-4 season at the annual team banquet. Safety Jaquan Jarrett received the Owl Award for team MVP. Muhammad Wilkerson and Michael Campbell earned defensive and offensive MVP honors, respectively. Campbell finished his senior season with a career-high 45 catches and 6 touchdowns. Something about early December just breeds upsets. 2 years ago, Temple knocked off number 8 ranked Tennessee. Last year, they knocked off number 3 Villanova. Not only were both of these games played around this time of year, they also featured a 30-point scorer. Last Thursday, number 9 ranked Georgetown rolled into North Broad. The date was December 9th. The scorer was Ramon Moore. Packed house at the Liacouras Center. ESPN in the house televising the game. We're going to show you nothing but Ramon Moore because, well, he was out of his mind. Here's one of his 2 steals. There's a truck stick. Give me that. Temple up 20-16. Let's go to the second half. Moore again. How about a broken ankle and a pile of embarrassment for you? Temple transition game dominating all day. Here's an outlet from Lavoy Allen, coast to coast. 2 points for you. 8 minutes to go. Moore on the baseline. Blows by the defender. Please get off me. His 27th point of the day. Moore shot 67% from the field, 100% from 3. This puts Temple up 59-56. Moore finished with 30. Last shot for Georgetown. Hollis Thompson runs into the wrong guy. Lavoy Allen makes the stop. Temple wins 68-65, improving to 6-2 on the year. Coach Dunphy's 400th win of his career. Austin Freeman, preseason Big East Player of the Year, virtually shut down, 6 of 15 from the floor. Coach Dunphy, what are your thoughts on this milestone?
I'm so lucky to be a college basketball coach in this city, and now I appreciate what Penn gave to me, and now I'm appreciative of what Temple has given to me as well. So I've been around some really great people, both on and off the court, and as I take a look around every day, I don't see anybody luckier than me. So I appreciate what's been given to me.
Eric, let's take a journey through Coach Dunphy's 400 wins. Most of these milestone games came when he was leading the Penn Quakers. The first game came against Lehigh on November 25th, 1985. That's before I was even born. The 100th game came against Dartmouth, the 200th against Yale, 300th against LaSalle, his alma mater, and of course the 400th win in dramatic fashion against the previously undefeated Georgetown Hoyas. Joining us now, we have the one and only Rudy Mezzi, leader of the male Beaver Nation, also knows a little bit about basketball.
Let us know what you have to say.
Yeah, thank you, Tom and Eric. Awesome show. Great job. Clearly, you guys have the fever. Well, just like Bieber needs his fans to sell records, Coach Dunphy needs his players to get those 400 wins. And I was at the Lear Center, taking all the fun of the Georgetown win. It seems to happen every December. Top team comes in. Top team gets beat. Fans flood the court. But this time it's a little more special. The 68-65 win over top-ranked Georgetown marks Coach Fran Dunphy's 400th career win. Senior Lavoy Allen is playing his last year with the team, and he was certainly proud to be a part of this milestone.
He wouldn't really talk about it. No one really knew coming into this game, but I think it just feels good just to accomplish a goal and just to be on the team when it happened.
But after having trouble at the line last year against the Hoyas, Allen has a good reason for why it was not a problem this time.
We just made him today. I don't really know. He didn't do anything different.
And every time a top team goes down, it's a different player. This time it was junior Ramon Moore who had a career-high 30 points.
I think I overall had a great night. Coming into the game, I was real prepared, and I had my mind set on the game.
Moore is enjoying being a team player, even if he's not always the top scorer.
I try to do things for my team, if it's not scoring, rebounding, playing defense and things of that such. And, if I play well, it'll show on the court.
In the last 3 years, the Temple Owls have beaten a top 10 team. Number 8, Tennessee, number 3, Villanova, and number 9, Georgetown. But the number that tops them all is the number 400. Reporting for Owlsports, I'm Rudy Mezzi. And guys, did you hear who was announcing the game?
Who's that?
No.
It was Jay-Z.
You mean Jay-Z the rapper?
Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, he was rooting for the Georgetown Hovas.
It was Jay Bellis, Rudy.
I was
I don't
Jay-Z.
know who your sources are, but that is false.
Thanks.
Bill
Thanks,
Bradshaw.
It was a good try. The Owls followed up a big Georgetown win with a dominating home performance against the Akron Zips. Owls ousting the Zips. Now 3-0 on the season against MAC opponents. 4 Owls scored in double digits. Let's look at the stats. The Owls held Akron under 30% shooting in a season low of 47 points, while Temple tied its season high in points with 82. Also against another MAC team, Toledo, Mike Eric led the team with 16 points. Aaron Brown had 13.
We spend a lot of time lauding Temple athletes, but let me tell you something about our own Rudy Mezzi, who you just saw. An outstanding reporter with the ability to make even the most miserable humans cry tears of laughter. Rudy has a knack for befriending members of the Temple basketball team. From these friendships, he gave us little nuggets of pure genius in features such as Comfy with Dunphy and Hitting the Books with Ryan Brooks. Today, he gives us One on Juan.
This is one on one. This is one on one. On one. If you could have dinner with anybody alive or dead, who would it be?
I guess I would have dinner with Dan Brown. I just love the way he writes, and I think he has a lot of interesting points.
If you were stranded on a desert island, what is one item you would need to have with you?
A basketball and somewhere to shoot. I mean, if it's going to be my last days, why not?
Post a hoop on like a palm tree?
Somewhere.
Shoot coconuts.
I mean, it's a desert. It's a tough place you gave me, man.
All right, so you're number 4. Why did you choose that number?
Well, I wanted to be number 5. That's actually my number. But some really good player at Temple used that number, and he's up there. But it's actually the number my dad used to wear, and it was going to be the first time I was going to wear a jersey with Fernandez on the back. So my idea is to give it to him once I graduate.
What's your favorite movie?
Well, I got a lot, but I would say one of the latest that I saw and I really liked is the Bucket List.
This is living! I hate your rotten guts!
Also, I'm pretty excited about, I just saw Happy Feet a week ago, and I'm really happy about that movie.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I know where you're trying to get here.
Say it. Just be honest.
I listen to a lot of music. great variety on my iPod, but Justin Bieber is one of them. If you want to go there.
What's your favorite Bieber song?
Oh, I got many, but the one I listen to the most, maybe, I would say a Favorite Girl. That's a good one.
We are all now Justin Bieber fans, by the way. After a rough start, the women's team has now won 4 straight, with last weekend's blowout of Hartford. Natasha Thames helped with a double-double, a career high in both points and boards, 15 and 10, respectively. The Owls committed just 8 turnovers compared to Hartford's 14. The Owls also finished with a 13-6 edge in second-chance points. This isn't a bad turnaround considering Temple lost to Hartford last season. Owls take on Villanova next. In the first of the Big 5 games this season, the Owls have dropped the last 2 contests against the Wildcats. And now, for more on another probably less important game, we go to Kyle Fisher.
Here at Owlsports, we consider ourselves very competitive. In order to prove how great we really are, we challenge Temple Update to the first ever inter-show basketball game. And off to the pavilion we go for the first ever grudge match between Owlsports and Temple Update. Early on, yours truly was up, took it to the half 13-10, the lead. In the second half, some big stops on the defensive end, followed by Josh Filomeno's 2 huge jumpers, sealed the win for Update. Your final 21-20, still under protest. Now, moving from the court back into the newsroom, my fellow anchors Tom and Eric did a lot of trash talking during last week's grudge match. We know they talk a good game, which doesn't really help in basketball, but it does help in the studio when breaking down Owlsports Update. Since both are leaving us after this show, we thought it might be fun to take a look back at Eric and Tom's top 5 moments on Owlsports Update.
Thanks for paying attention, Mom and Dad, Uncle Joe at home, for Tom Monfiletto and producers Jillian Marshall and Tom Weisenbach. I'm glad I got that. It's almost time for 3 p.m. shoot-around and layup lines.
Absolutely, and if you're lucky, we'll do some box-out drills. If you were to choose which bowl that you wanted to go to, what would it be?
I would choose the Boise State one because I have a scene obsession with potatoes.
That's excellent. That's a great answer. There was a playoff no-hitter.
And you were there.
I was there.
I was tweet booking the whole thing.
Remember, kids, sports are cool. News is not. And, oh, look, the line just came in. And Owlsports is favored by 35.5 points. Weird. We'll see you next time.
Eric and Tom, you guys are really one of the reasons I enjoyed being here. Thank you for all you have done, and for all of us here at Owlsports Update, you will be missed.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just go to the nest.
Just do it. I can't. Just do it.
Please.
Just roll it.
Sophomore Cody Calafiore and junior Tyler Whitmer of the Temple Soccer Owls were named to the All-Mid-Atlantic Region team. Both players tied for the team lead in goals and assists.
The cheerleading and Diamond Gem dance teams head to Walt Disney World, Florida for the UDA national competition. The Gems are looking to improve upon their 4th place finish from 1 year ago.
And that was given to us by Joe Polinsky, our great producer. Dropping 30 points against Georgetown on ESPN is probably going to get you a little consideration for Athlete of the Week. Call me crazy. But between the Georgetown and Akron games, Moore averaged 20 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists.
Well, thanks to everyone involved with today's broadcast during finals. We know it was tough to put this together, and sadly, we are leaving similar to Golden to hopefully go and play for another team as well.
Yeah, well, it's been a great year and a half for me here at Owlsports. On behalf of Eric Pellini and the rest of the Owlsports crew, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Everybody involved, thank you so much, especially you, Ruben Amaro. I just wish Cliff could fit in my stocking.
Send me the ring in the mail. It's fine.